Shalom, this is Shira Serbo coming to you on Valentine's Day, and today I want to tell you the story of a crazy, crazy love story that took place about 3,300 years ago. Do you know that standing there on Mount Sinai, God said, I am the Lord your God who brought you out of the land of Egypt. But you know what? If you were standing there and you heard God say those words to you, then before that, you had to have done something very, very radical in your day. God said to have no other idols before him. And living in Egypt, it was a place of about 500 or so idols. And one of those idols was the lamb. God said, take a lamb and tie it to your bedpost for 4 days. And then he went on to explain how they would take the blood of the lamb and put it on their doorposts. And we have a holiday here every year called Passover that we talk about this to our children. So if you can imagine coming against your whole community of Egyptians, their idol, and pretty much saying, in your face, taking the blood of the lamb and putting it on your doorposts and saying, this is what I think of your idol. If God didn't show up, you were pretty much dead. So God brought them out, and he said to them, I am the Lord your God who brought you out of the land of Egypt. Have no other gods before me. And it was a marriage proposal. So I thought that was the perfect thing to talk about on this day. Happy Valentine's Day, Happy Heart Day. There was a marriage and a knowing and a oneness and a point of contact that took place on Mount Sinai. And all of us, I think, we would love to have been there. And we would have hoped that we would have taken that blood of the lamb and put it on our doorposts and had the guts to do that and had the guts to stand there at Mount Sinai and to have this marriage and this knowing with God. And God wanted to be able to recreate that day, and that's why we had that little makeshift apartment for him in the desert, and that's why Solomon built the temple, and that temple was destroyed, and a second temple was built, and all we have left of the second temple is the wall. But that's why to this day, Daniel, when the first temple was destroyed and Daniel was captured, he faced Jerusalem with his prayers every day. And that's how we've learned to face Jerusalem, or to actually get to go to the wall. You know why? Because we want to recapture what happened on Mount Sinai. We want to recapture our first love. We want to recapture that marriage. But every one of us in our day and age has something very radical that we have to do, and something very radical that we have to stand up to, and that is the idol worship. And it looks different in our day, and we have to figure out what that is. And we have to realize that we've been raised in a culture that has told us things that are not true about God. And each one of us has to recognize and know who God really is. And we have to be able to stand up like they did and take that blood of the lamb and put it on their doorpost in front of everyone to see and say, I'm only going to be married to God. There's no one new. There's no replacement. There's nothing new under the sun. Only the God of Mount Sinai, the God of Israel, that's our God. He's never been replaced. He's not old. He's alive and well. So we need to take a stand, and this would be a perfect time to do that. There was thunder and lightning all last night. There was thunder and lightning on Mount Sinai when the oneness was taking place, when that point of contact was taking place. It was a beautiful marriage. So let's just keep in mind how we can recapture that. I hope you can come to Israel. I hope you can come to Jerusalem. I hope you can actually come to the wall and feel the presence of God. If not, then just face Jerusalem and talk to him and pray to him. And let us answer any of your questions. If you are wanting to recover and reclaim your lost inheritance, your one true love, the one true God that was there on Mount Sinai, let us know if we can help you with that. Contact us at Torah for the Nations. All right, have a great day. Bye for now.